the right, right? And it's negative 22. It's not wrong.
I'll do it.
Sometimes I'm wrong.
This
Which
morning.
one?
The bill work.
It took you a while, come on, hurry up. Alright, while she is working on that, I wanna go ahead and get started. Now, although we are joking somewhat, I love to joke with y'all, but it's time to get serious, because I really wanna make sure y'all know how to do these. So I'm gonna let them finish up on theirs, and then we are going to get started while they're doing it. So, on number one, who did that one? Me. Denied. So on number one, you have absolute value of x plus 3 equals 11. Now, from yesterday, what was the very first step? When they gave you an equation, what was the first thing you were supposed to do? Bring down, what do you mean bring down?
The absolute.
Good job. We gotta create two equations. We gotta get rid of the absolute value sign. So once we do that, we now have our first equation. In order to create the first equation, what do you have to do? The first equation, what do you have to do for all first equations? When you break it down? Negate, not negate. What is it, Sam? No, how do you set it up? How do you know what's the right for that first equation? What did y'all do to make the first equation?
Absolute value.
Take away the brackets. So the original equation was absolute value of x plus 3 equals 11. So when we take this original equation and break it up into two different equations, the first one is the exact same equation, but we just got rid of the brackets. So the first equation should be x plus 3 equals 11. Good job. And then she subtracted 3 on both sides. She said x equals 8. Is that correct? Yes. Good job. Now, second equation on this side. What were you supposed to do for the second equation? Remove the absolute value brackets, so take away the brackets and negate. What does negate mean?
Make it negative.
Make it a negative. Alright, y'all quiet up here. I need y'all talking and paying attention. Negate means to make it a negative. So, we take the exact same equation from the left, we write it on the right, but we negate the 11, which means it goes from a positive to a negative. Good job. So that's how you set up your second equation. And then Denai said that you have to subtract 3 on both sides. Denai, why did you subtract 3?
Because it's addition.
Good, you're doing the opposite. So because they are adding 3, you are subtracting 3. 11 minus 3 should have gave, negative 11 minus 3 should have gave you negative 14. Is her graph correct?
Yes.
Is the graph correct? Yes, no, maybe. You sure? Them numbers? Alright, so which number goes on the left?
Negative
14. Why?
Because it's negative.
Smaller numbers.
Not because it's a negative, but because it is smallest. Okay. Not because it's a negative, but because it is smallest. Good job, good job, good job. Alright, number 2. Who did number 2?
Marty.
Marty. On.
Both of them are negative 22.
Negative, both of them is not negative 22.
I'm talking about the X.
Hold on.
In the line, the number.
Alright, well, come on, fix it. We'll come back. Go fix it. Go fix it. It's fine, go fix it. Alright, number 4. Who did number 4?
Me, Serenity.
Alright, Serenity. Alright, so on number 4, the original equation was the absolute value of 2x equals 10. She already wrote that up there. Good. Now, when you're using that equation, the very first thing you should have done was what? For your first equation, what do you do?
Got rid of the
Absolute value. Got rid of the absolute value. Once you do that, you'll get 2x equals 10. Good. For the second equation, you have to get rid of the absolute value symbol and negate. So if you negate, that turns into a negative 10. Good job. For both equations, what operations did y'all do? Division. Good job. You divided both sides by 2. And once you did that, the first one should be x plus 5. The second one should be x, not plus 5, x equals 5. And the second one should be x equals negative 5. Good job. Is her graph correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Who did number 6? Me. Who's me? Clay? Alright, on number 6, he had 3 absolute values. X equals negative 15. Clay, what did you do? Explain to me what you did. You divided everything by
3.
And then you,
Negative 5.
-5 for the first equation, and the second one?
The second one I divided by 3. And it was negative 5.
The second one?
I mean positive 5.
Positive 5, good. Is this graph correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. Number 7, who did it? Who's me? Denaya. Did she get number 7 fully correct? Everything is correct. Everything is correct.